Hello everybody. I wasn't really planning on filming this video, but I've taken some time to really think about everything that's going on right now in our world, in our country, in my province, and in my community. And I've been really quiet. I've been quiet on social media. This YouTube channel has been quiet for much longer than that, and it's completely irrelevant to why I'm filming the video today, but I have been very passive in this situation. I haven't really engaged on social media too much with anyone or shared my thoughts or opinions or feelings. But I've taken quite a few days to process and really just think about the impacts for me and my life. But in the last day or two, really been overwhelmed and anxious and feeling a lot of things for the ways that this is going to be impacting our broader community and everyone else in this world who is going through this pandemic. As many of you know, I'm a teacher. I work for a nonprofit organization in Saskatchewan, and so my teaching job looks a little bit different. I'm not in the classroom every day, but regardless, my work is going to be impacted because students and teachers are no longer going to be in their classrooms for the foreseeable future here in Saskatchewan, and for many other provinces, not for a while. I could focus on just the impact of students not having classrooms to be in, or all the things that are missed in that. But what I want to focus on instead, and what I'm really pushing myself to focus on, is where I put my energy over these next few weeks or potentially the next few months. And up till this point, my energy has been spent scrolling mindlessly through social media, which I'm sure we all have experienced. There are endless articles and memes and social media posts about everything happening in our world right now, and it's a lot of information. It's a lot of overwhelming information, and I'm realizing for myself that I need to distance myself even from that content, but to still stay informed, obviously, and be continually checking up with the government website and what they're suggesting us that we do. But I don't want to spend my energy in that way for the foreseeable future. I don't want to waste my hours on social media. I can't even focus on that. I've tried putting on movies, and I just end up getting sucked back into my phone and scrolling and reading the latest updates and all that. So today I decided, because today is the day when everything really started to sink in. Saskatchewan announced school closures. I'm starting to realize what a global impact this is going to have on our world, and I've decided that I want my energy to be spent working on what I have control over. And for me, that is getting outside when I can, and moving my body when I can, and fueling my body with food that's going to make me feel energized, and that's really what we have control over. Today I also decided to reach out to a few people in the community and let them know that if they need support, if they need groceries picked up, if they need medication picked up, that's something that I can do, and that's something that I have control over. And so I'm really just trying to focus on those things that I have control over. So I want these next few weeks or the next few months to be a period of growth for me, personally, hopefully professionally, whatever that looks like. A time to reach out to those around me and touch base with them and make sure that they're doing okay. A time to reconnect with family members, spending some time on the phone with them in the evenings, or FaceTiming, or having intentional conversations, and really just taking this time that we are forced to slow down, and we're forced to take a step back, and forced to not distract ourselves with the things we should be doing, but we have an excuse to stay home, and we have an excuse to read books, and we have an excuse to work on our relationships. And I think that that's a really beautiful thing. And none of the information or none of the thoughts or opinions or or feelings that I have are unique or authentic or new. It's all stuff that I've read on social media over the last few days, and there are good things out there. There are people that are posting things that are making me feel encouraged and making me feel hopeful and making me feel like we're in this together. And I think that if we can focus on that, if we can focus on coming together as a community, a global community, a community of Canadians, a community of people in Saskatchewan or Manitoba or wherever, this could be a really beautiful time. But if we focus on the fear and we focus on all the what ifs, or we focus on, all the ways that this is impacting us selfishly, like I think of all the things that I won't be able to do over the next few months, and I think of all the things that even financially, like how that might impact our futures. But let's just focus on how we can help each other. And this is my first step, I guess, for me to work through some of the emotions that I've been feeling and some of the ways that I feel a little helpless and useless and not helpful to anyone, is I'm going to pop on here and I'm going to talk mostly to myself in a camera because I find that therapeutic and I always have. But also just for those of you who are scrolling, if you find this video, hello, we're out there, or you are out there, but I'm here and we're in this together. And decide today how you're going to spend this time. I got outside for a walk today. It was beautiful. If you're able to do that, if you're able to pop outside even for 5 minutes and just take a deep breath of fresh air, and just one day at a time. That's all we can do right now, is take it one day at a time. This season will pass. This time will pass. We will all be back to regular life. And so take advantage of this time. Slow down, spend it with your friends and family, but stay away from your friends and family. But yeah, just choose how you're going to spend this time is what I'm trying to say. And that's kind of a choice that I'm trying to make today. And I'm choosing to put my energy towards growth. And this is step number 1 for me. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that this was a break from, some of the stats that you've been reading or some of the articles that you've been reading. And I hope to come back maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, and we can just work through this together, because it's going to be one day at a time and that's all we can do. So I hope you guys have an awesome day wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing in the world, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.